Good morning. I hope you're having a good day today. I am getting ready to go to bar in a few minutes. And so I was just putting on a little bit of sunscreen and some makeup before I go out. I ran on the treadmill this morning, and so to make sure my face is clean. But anyway, I am trying to make sure I got everything, all the sweat and grime and, all those dead skin cells off my face. So anyway, I've been doing a little self-development this morning. I like to read, and I was listening to a podcast when I was running this morning about our mindset and how our actions plus our mindset, it starts with the mindset, plus our actions over time kind of equals our life and how we live our life. And I thought, yeah, that is so good. So I was doing a little bit of self-reflection on that and about how we get in this, rut, okay? I'm sort of a procrastinator. I don't know about you. Are you a procrastinator too? But anyway, I'm trying very hard to break that habit. And so the guy that I was listening to, his name is Will Moore, was talking about your mindset and how you can change your mind and how you can start with a new habit, because he says good habits and bad habits, they don't really care if they're good or bad. They just are habits, okay? So take a bad habit and I'm going to swap it with a good habit. And here's another thing that he suggested too. If you have a habit that you're trying to improve, then stack it alongside something that you're already doing. He gets down on the floor and does some floor exercises in the morning. And so he started reciting kind of a mantra to himself, giving himself a little pep talk every day while he was doing his stretches. And it was about the things that he was going to do today and how he was going to look at life and what he was grateful for, those kind of things. And I thought, yeah, that is good. Starting the day like that on a positive note is very, very important. Taking care of yourself, taking a few minutes, moms, y'all, gosh, I remember when I was a mom with a little, and it was just all about survival mode at that time. I was working and had a family, and, during the week, my husband was gone for work, and so I was pretty much a single mom, and it was tough. Yeah, I was in survival mode, but I had to have like a little schedule for my child where she was in the bed by 8:30, okay? So I did everything I needed to do, got her in the bed by 8:30, so she would be asleep by 9, and then I took at least an hour for myself, okay, to just unwind, relax, and, kind of get focused a little bit and settle my mind down before I went to sleep. Because if you try to go to sleep with all this stuff in your mind and you haven't taken a few minutes to relax, you will not rest well. And we all know that you have to have good quality sleep to really, do anything, okay? So anyway, let me tell you a little bit real quick about this sunscreen that I just put on. It's Reverse 50. I use this most of the year round. The only time that I really don't use it is in the winter time when I do like a redefined 30, because I can kind of get away with that. But when the sun is out and the rays are coming through, I'm going to use the Reverse 50. And I was just reading another article about sunscreens. The best, like the 10 best sunscreens, and this came from Health magazine. This one was named the best for mature skin, of which I have, okay? So if you're a younger chick, then my one tip on what to start today, stacking a new habit next to something, is to put your sunscreen next to your toothbrush, because I feel like we're all gonna brush our teeth every day, I hope, right? Maybe twice, 3 times a day. I usually do 3 times a day. Put your sunscreen by your toothbrush, okay? Obviously you don't have to use it at night, but Use it in the morning when you brush your teeth. Use it in the day, the midday when you brush your teeth. I just brushed my teeth again after breakfast and all. And so I'm using my sunscreen again to protect my skin. Is the number one tip I can give you to prevent aging or premature aging, okay? All right, so yeah, but taking control of your mind and your mindset is so important, you know, and not playing the victim or letting yourself play the victim, because we can get in this mindset where we're like, you know, the world is against me, nothing is going my way, oh my goodness, when I get to work, I have to do this and this and this, and you just kind of focus on those things instead of focusing on the positive. So I love what he was, you know, giving himself the little pep talk. You know, today things are going to go well for me. And I always like to say, you know, because I'm a spiritual person, if Lord, you know what's going to happen today and you are going to get me through it. You know, you and I are going to get through this day because you already know what's going to happen. And so that is kind of the pep talk that I gave myself, you know, every morning when I was working, because going into a stressful work situation is hard, you know, and I don't know how you do it without the Lord. I really don't. There were days when I just wanted to lay down on the floor and cry, thinking about what I was going to have to do that day, things that were going to challenge me. But I started laying down on the floor and praying instead of crying, because you definitely don't want to get up and start crying in the morning. It's not a good way to start the day, okay? So starting the day, you know, with positive affirmations and prayer is such a better way to do things, you know, than starting out with dread and like, oh my gosh, what have I got to do? So take control of your thoughts and then work on those habits that you have. Catch yourself when you start to get in that spiral, that downward spiral. Okay, catch yourself and say, oh, I've got to, you know, I need to lift up. So do something to make the spiral go up. Having some kind, a song, taking a little dance break, doing whatever you need to do, giving yourself a little pep talk to, you know, to change the spiral. Okay, you know, I've got some good music that I like to listen to. Lauren Daigle, You Say, is one of my go-tos. I love that song. And it reminds me, you know, that I'm not to listen to the world, that I'm to listen to what God says about me. And it always helps. I'm telling you. It always helps. Yeah, before I get off, though, I want to tell you a couple of things that we've got. One, oh my gosh, that CNN named our overnight cream, the Redefine overnight cream, which is what I use at night, to be one of the best skincare products for women over 40. And I'm over 40, you know, I need all the help I can get. If you're over 40, hey, before you get to 40, you need to start on Redefine, I'm telling you. Okay, now a lot of people say, oh, it's so expensive. Well, this is the old one, which I'm about to recycle, send it for recycling. And the date on that one is 2/4/21, because I write the date on mine. This one is 7/15/21. This is when I started this one. So that's going to be close to 5 months. Yeah, it's going to be like 5 months using it every night. So it is the bomb. It is number one. The number one product really that most of my customers like. I wish they really got the sunscreen thing. It's not because I don't tell them, but they love the overnight cream. That and the eye cream are my top sellers. Okay, now one last thing before I hop off. We have got this Active Hydration Body Replenish. I'm going to put a little bit of that on, and it is going to actually be a freebie for anyone who joins as a consultant and makes a qualifying purchase at a discount. It's like we get the first order that you do, you get like 50% off. Thereafter, you get 25% off. And y'all, this stuff is like, oh, it helps the crepey skin. Let me tell you, I was using that crepey skin formula that you see a lot. I was using that before we came out with this. And so I did kind of a side-by-side on my legs. This one really lasted longer, and it wasn't so greasy. When I sat down on the couch after putting it on, I didn't have a grease spot on the couch, which, yeah, true story. That did happen with the other one. So anyway, yes, Body Replenish. I love it, okay? If you're interested in any of these products, then let me know. I will put my website link down below, and you can check it out. I am here to help you get the best value for your money, because that's what I do. I am a savvy shopper and I want that for everybody else too, okay? So I'm here to help you however you need help, however you want help. I can work it out to fit in your budget, okay? All right, so hey, look what shirt I put on this morning. I'm like, powerful. I am going to be powerful today, and I'm not going to procrastinate, okay? I'm giving myself a pep talk. I'm going to make a list of things that I need to do or want to get accomplished after bar, okay? All right, everybody, have a great day, and I'll see you later.